Okay, I want to explain why no one should really care or be upset about Papa Essiendu as Snape. And I just realized it right now that I mistyped the name of the character Snape from Harry Potter. And the thing is, why is anyone excited for a new Harry Potter anything? Look at the Fantastic Beasts movies. Now, the first movie was good. I saw it on opening weekend when it first came out. I was like 14, but but uh, every single the Fantastic Beasts movies from two on were just awful. Why the hell? Why the hell would you want to be excited about new Harry Potter anything? J.K. Rowling clearly doesn't care about telling good stories anymore with the Harry Potter IP. She probably just want to move on. But the problem is she still gets paid a lot of money for it, so she just kind of phones it in. Uh, so even then, the show's probably not going to evolve J.K. Rowling because she's bad news in Hollywood now because her stance on transsexuals. Even then, I'm like, okay, but this show is going to be bad regardless, because it's written by people who hate the original creator, for political reasons, and also they're probably not good writers in general who are doing readaptations of the person they hate's most famous work. They're probably just gonna tear it apart just to spite J.K. Rowling. I won't be surprised if they do something like that. I mean, they did it for Tolkien with with his I forgot what it's called, Rings of Power. Yeah, so I didn't even bother watching the Rings of Power by the way. But they hate the original author, so of course they're gonna make it bad despite the original author. Why does anyone even getting upset about a black Snape? Like who gives a damn? The show's gonna be bad regardless. Even Snape was a white man like the original source material. Again, they don't like source material anyway. Just hate they know the IP that brings in money and they hate the original author. So this, you should not be getting upset about this. I know it's going to be a whole bunch of videos by people like Yellow Flash being like, have Walk War Cheat review. Yeah, if you're new here, I don't think I've seen you here before. I know who you are. I talked to you on Discord before. You comment on my last video talking about Adi Shankar, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like the people who making the show hate the original author and also probably not good writers in general. They're just using a big name IP that brought in a lot of money 20 years ago and try to bank off nostalgia by making up doing a redo of it. Whilst having yeah. So it's gonna be bad. If J.K. Rowling was involved, like I said before, because she doesn't really care anymore. Again, she wrote the Fantastic Beast movies. If you don't know, the Fantastic Beast movies are freaking terrible after the first movie. Um, because if you know Fantastic Beasts 2 decided to make the entire two and three of Fantastic Beasts decided to make the entire conflict be based around if Dumbledore has to kill Grindelwald, even though we know Dumbledore ain't gonna kill Grindelwald because this is a prequel set before the events of the original Harry Potter movies. Like, why is Dumbledore even the main character in the Fantastic Beasts movies? Why can't we just have the movie just be about Newt Scamander and his adventures? I'm sure the actor Paapa Essiendu, well, not Essiendu, Essiendu is gonna get is gonna get pay some notoriety for this. But even then, he's not gonna get cast in anything else outside of this. Like after this show, his Harry Potter show, he's not gonna be. I'm guaranteed he won't be casting anything out. Uh, no one cares about these black actors to take on the roles of these traditionally white characters. After they get cast, they only cast because they're black, and then the world collectively forgets about them. Uh, can you name any of the actors who play as these race swap characters? Can you name any of these people to today? Like the next year, you're gonna forget their name after the show comes out. Like I can't name any of the actresses who did any race swap white character. Like who's the act who's the actor who plays the black Jimmy Olsen? I forgot his name. Like I legit don't remember his name. The only reason why you're rebooting Harry Potter to begin with is because they can't really tell any other stories in this world. I mean, I know the creators want to tell other stories, but everything has to be attached to a big name IP nowadays. Now I can remember any name as long as I can pronounce it. The problem is these actors are not memorable. Again, I can't even name you the dude who plays Black Jimmy Olsen in the Supergirl show. And they try to retroactively change Jimmy Olsen in the comics and well, not in the comics but in tons of other media to be black just because that's a Supergirl show. And then now he's white again, and now he's white again now, and no one even remembers the actor's name. So I'm just proving a point. I'm just proving a point about how these actors are never going to be remembered. Going to even be remembered after these actors who plays with race swap characters. Uh, okay, Orc War Chief says uh, the only one I've seen recently that did right was Samuel Jackson, but I mean I would even say that wasn't a good Nick Fury. Well, he's not. Well, he's not the mainline Marvel Nick Fury. He's based off the Ultimate Nick Fury, which literally is Samuel Jackson. Like before the movie even came out, they already in the Ultimate Marvel universe made Nick Fury black in that universe specifically to look exactly like Samuel Jackson, even before the movies came out. And then the movies cast Samuel Jackson as a reference to the comics. Like it, exactly. Uh, apparently there was a traditional white and Nick Fury movie before then, but no one cared about it because he's a relatively minor Marvel Comics character. But but no one cares about any of these actors who play in these race swap roles. Like they always cast some actor you never heard of, usually from Africa, just to get the darkest person they could find. Um, that no one cares about these people after that. They're never going to do anything other than that. Than one, I played as this traditionally white character this one time. Like they look like just look at the actor's career. Like Paapa Essiendu is hurting his acting career in the long run because he's not going to be remembered for anything other than just I played Black Snape that one time. Like what is he going to be remembered for after this? He's not going to progress his acting career. He, he's going to be barely anything more than a stage actor. but he wasn't. And then now you bring up the black Doctor Who. The black Doctor Who, the guy I forgot again. I don't remember his name because again, no one remembers any of these guys' names. They're not actually hired because of their talent. Uh, the black gay doctor is just black gay doctor. Is it just a gay? He's just a flaming gay stereotype. He's not actually Doctor Who. He's not even a good spin on a doctor. It's just a flaming gay stereotype. He's what's his name? Let me Google it right now. Well, I'm gonna try to Google this character right now. Zen Zendaya, but the Zendaya's not really MJ. She was just I think Tom Holland got his girlfriend in the movies for real or something. I don't know. That I think Zendaya is just nepotism. Like Tom Holland just put his girlfriend in the movie or something. uh, let let me look this character up. Uh, uh, Man, I'm trying to look up this character. Oh, oh, let me show you. Let me show you let me show you who that guy who plays Black Doctor was really playing. I'm gonna show him to you. It was he was not playing a doctor. Let me I'm gonna share screen now. It's Jasper, little guy. That, that's who the black can you see? No. Damn. Nah, I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm trying to share screen. Uh, uh, I hope, I hope this works and doesn't crash. Can anyone see what's on screen right now? Whatever. But I tried. Well, okay, whatever. It didn't work. But I was showing you Jasper Family Guy. That's what I was showing. That's who the Black Doctor was playing. He was not playing. He was not playing Doctor Who. So I'm not. I'm just telling you straight. Tell you that. He's just this flaming gay stereotype. and that's kind of problem. In fact, so kind of a mean girl boss character. She wasn't really playing the doctor either. She's playing Carol Danvers. That black guy who got hair playing as Doctor Who, and the same thing with Paapa Essiendu here. He's not gonna be known. Like let me look up. Does this guy even have a film career before this? Uh, Filmography. What else was Paapa Essiendu in? Uh, he's literally done nothing before 2020. Wait. Scratch that. He's done Murder on the Orient Express remake. That I never saw. The Murder on the Orient Express remake. That's basically it. I got. I can't. I can't like that. That's it. Like and then a bunch of yeah, that like that's all. That's all. Powerful ECID has done outside of outside of this being Snape, and all of the movies came out after 2020. You see this? You see the issue here. Like he was in he got an actor who was basically in nothing. And now he's suddenly and now he's suddenly Snape, and he's not gonna do anything else outside of just being that Black Snake one time. Um, in other news, Detective Conan is having a 30th anniversary project, which is weird. I mean, surprised that show's still going. Bye bye, Orc War Chief. Probably not here anymore. Eli. I don't know what that even means. Uh, uh, and here's the thing: there is something we can actually do for black actors beyond just casting them as use them as a marketing employee in order to piss off judges. Can we actually make historical dramas about people from Africa? Like not like the Woman King movie by that try to alter the history of the Dahomey. I'm talking about like actually make more accurate historical dramas by ancient Africa. Maybe raise awareness for black contributions to history. Like there are a lot of things you can do. There are tons of ancient African empires. You can make movies based off of. There's a no there were quite a few. There there was the Mali Empire. You can make a movie about the Mali Empire set during the Mali Empire, which hell, there's the Aksumite Empire, which had a major influence on history, as they were the first Christians Well, they're not modern Christians, as in the modern day version of Christianity established by the Roman Empire. They were pre-Roman Christians. You may consider them heretics because of that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a Christian. I mean, they also had large influence in Middle Eastern history. I mean, Muhammad was there for a bit. He fled there after he was kicked out of Mecca for preaching the word of God. So yeah, the Aksumite Empire had a major effect on the world history. I mean, there were strong women. There were strong women. For a lot of these African empires. I mean, let me who's I forgot. I think this one queen uh uh one the Queen of Nubia. Let me look it up. I knew there's a couple. African queen fought the Romans. Queen Amani Renas. She's a queen of Kush. Yeah, yeah. She was this queen of Kush. Yeah, and she's a strong woman. I mean, she fought. I mean, she helped fight the Roman Empire. But they're not going to tell a story about that. They were just make Cleopatra black. Like, do you not know anything about history? Cleopatra was a Queen of Cleopatra was the granddaughter of some Greek politician that Alexander the Great put in charge of Egypt once he conquered it. Like, did not do any historical research at all. Like she was the heir to the ruling Greek party of Egypt after Alexander the Great conquered Egypt. Like, he did not know anything about Cleopatra. Like like Cleopatra was not black. She's literally she's literally descendant of colonizers. Uh, now uh, so like Amanirenas was actually a queen of Kush. So who fought against the Romans. So again the the Axumite Empire had a massive effect on human history on human history. That one in particular. Well, but of course they won't tell any stories about it because it doesn't matter to Western society. It does matter a lot to Middle Eastern society. I mean, like I said before, the Prophet Muhammad, he was there. He fled there after he was kicked out of Mecca. So of course, the Axumite Empire had a huge effect on Middle Eastern society. But most people don't know anything about Prophet Muhammad at all. At all. That's kind of obvious. Uh, outside of just uh, he's a bad person because of this. Most people don't know anything about the story of Muhammad at all. I mean, I do, but most people don't. Until I just brought that up, if I just brought that up, you probably didn't know that about Muhammad at all. Yeah. Yeah, like this Mali Empire. There's a whole bunch of empires. Ghana Empire. Yes, got the Ghana. Yeah, there's no, Zimbabwe was empire. Was the kingdom of Zimbabwe? Yeah, they would. Yeah, there's so many ancient empires in Africa. Yeah, you could potentially make a movie on. Why make take real world historical British figures and make them black? doesn't make any sense. Again, I'm saying this as a black person myself. Uh, there's a lot of black adventures actually. Like Oldest Boykin. He invented the electrical resistor, if you don't know. Oldest Boykin. Uh, yes, I'm not even kidding. The modern day electrical resistor that's used for your computer. Oh, a black man invented that. Most probably don't even know that. That's brought it up. But they won't make a movie about him or anything about his story. They'll just they'll just make movies about black another slave movie. No, the shame white people for slavery. That's it. That's all they're gonna do. Yeah, it was a black man invented traffic lights. Garrett Morgan. The information's coming back to me after this time. Uh, wow. Now, now, I'm telling people not to watch this new Harry Potter show. I know there are because it's a big name franchise, and people going to watch anything with that has a big name attached to it, even if they know it's going to be bad. That's the thing. They'll rather hate watch a show with a name that they're familiar with than watch something one name they're not familiar with. That's why. Like no one knows or cares about any cartoon coming out of Korea. Do they even make cartoons on for their own country in Korea? I'm not even sure. I gotta look that up because I don't even know. I'm slowly bringing up Google right now. Uh, Cartoons made for Koreans. Because I don't even know. Uh, Hello Jadu. Yeah, yeah. Because Korean mostly makes live action productions. I already know about the haunted house one. I saw that a couple of days ago. Wait, yeah, I was looking for an anime that's not aimed at teenagers. I was like, oh, that haunted house one he had the goblin and the ghost and stuff. I remember that King of Pigs. Yeah, I remember this now. King of Pigs. That was a movie though. Yobi the five tailed fox. Yeah. These a lot of these things the other films that the King of Pigs. That one I actually heard of. Um, if Hollywood actually cared about promoting black actors, they would literally give black people their own roles and black people their own roles and actually allow them to play characters. Like actually cast talented actors. Hey, marsupial. Like actually cast talented actors and then allow them to actually play an interesting character. Don't just typecast them into typecast them into he as a black guy. He has to be kind of don't even think about his race. Just cast them according to what makes most sense. Most sense was like like don't shove this black guy into this show set in ancient China. Just don't do that. The Chinese don't even like black to begin with. For some reason. Like I don't know why, because again, I don't think that China even has a history of Africa in ancient times. They just hate the dark skin color or something. That's why they normally never have an accurate depiction of Buddha in there in their buildings. Although to be fair, there are no more Buddhas in China anyway. But because Buddha was been Indian, so pretty dark. But but making like you just so many things you can do to get black actors seen instead of just inserting them as Snape. Like Snape. Again, the show's gonna be bad regardless, just because of the people who making it have contempt for J.K. Rowling, the original creator, and the original creator isn't good anymore. The Harry Potter is a franchise that just kind of needs to die. Like it's over. The story's been told. There's nothing you can do any. There is stuff more you can do with the setting, but J.K. Rowling refused to do anything with that and with the Fantastic Beasts movies. Like really, Newt's commander is actually an interesting character. J.K. Rowling just refused to do anything with him. She rather focus on Dumbledore being a life or death situation with his ex boyfriend Grindelwald. That's all she cared about when she made those Fantastic Beasts movies. That even though it's not interesting because we already know how it ends. Neither of them was going to die. Yeah, they need to do stuff with other schools. Yeah, that would be cool. But then that wouldn't trigger your nostalgia part of your mind. If it's not Hogwarts. Hell, these stuff do stuff with other schools. Exactly, or at least not even other schools, just other factions in the Hogwarts school. Like imagine you made a show based on one of them other groups. It's been a long time since I've seen. It's been a while since I've seen the Harry Potter movies. But I'm trying to remember all different groups, all different. Cause I know there's there's Slytherin, there's one Harry was in Grindel, group, but they're the focus on the American school. You want diversity, yeah, the American school that's some other or the Brazilian school because Brazilians are also pretty diverse in terms of skin color. I mean, it would so yeah. American, yeah. If you want diversity, just focus on the American school or the Brazilian school or some other diverse country like that. Even though Brazil is mostly black, but there's some other racist blacks in there. Yeah, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. Yeah, focus. Yeah, you can focus on any of them other groups. Kind of like how Cobra Kai focused on. Even though I haven't seen Cobra Kai and have no intention on seeing it, focus on Cobra Kai. But even then, that kind of feels unnecessary. That's why I didn't watch it. Uh, yeah, but with Harry Potter, there's not much there. Yeah, but there is some stuff they could probably do with this IP, but they wouldn't make any money from it. but they or at least the studio say it wouldn't make that much money from it. I mean, David Zaslav is choosing to focus. The only reason why David Zaslav is making this Harry Potter show is because he thinks that's the only thing that on IP they own that will sell aside from DC Comics, and that's not a joke. David Zaslav actually believes that the biggest, most popular IPs deserve movies. That's why he's selling off all the rights to all Looney Tunes stuff to catch up entertainment. They're getting the rights to Coyote versus Acme too. That's why he's not making much anything else outside this big IP of the Harry Potter brand and DC Comics. Now, James Gunn's allowed to basically do whatever he wants with DC Comics. Like literally just do make whatever the hell he wants. Like he's giving James Gunn complete control over it, which is kind of a double-edged sword. But but Harry Potter. The only reason why the Harry Potter show exists because the Fantastic Beasts movies ain't so, and we still need to exploit the Harry Potter IP because it's popular. So we gotta make another Harry Potter thing. Don't know what books adapt. Make a remake. Make a Harry Potter remake. Exploit that nostalgia bucks because all the people who grew up in the early 2000s is all grown up now. Exploit that nostalgia bucks. Now, am I going to watch the new Harry Potter show? No. Again, I already knew this was going to be bad to begin with. So now, also we got to start align directors to make their own original properties again. I mean, I don't know how Severance got made, or if Severance is even an original property. Again, I hadn't seen a single episode of Severance. Sorry. But we gotta start allowing the directors to just make original properties again. That way they can stop vandalizing existing properties that they clearly don't like or don't care about writing anymore. I know I would probably do the same thing, similar things if I was in this situation because I have so many original stories I want to tell, but does anyone want them? I don't know. Most of them probably don't. No. Um, Considering that this is my most viewed stream so far, um, here's my coffee link for if you want to support for if you want to support my channel. I hope that link works. If it doesn't, you can copy and paste in your web browser. But buy my coffee. There's a poster you can buy for $18 if you send me a one-time donation of $18. And again, links right there. Just put it in the chat. And if you can't afford to give me any money, then at least like this stream. Get eyes on more people that I'm actually a YouTuber. I'm actually YouTube, not just some voice that you hear on Discord sometimes. Probably in the stream and I have to rename it because I accidentally mistyped when I set up the stream. I didn't catch it till I started streaming. But goodbye, everybody.